Simultaneous excision implantation and no touch to root implantation technique to improve graft survival. This is the paper I had presented in the body hair workshop at Bangkok in 27th World Congress of International Society of Hair Restoration Surgeons. We all know that body hair follicles are good source of extra scalp donor hair, but they are very delicate with thin layer of perifollicular tissue which makes them sensitive to ischemia. Here we can compare the scalp graft with the body hair graft. In the first two slides, the scalp grafts are shown. The first one, the scalp graft extracted by the follicular unit transplant surgery or the strip surgery. We can see here very good amount of the perifollicular tissue is there. The second one is the scalp graft extracted by the follicular unit excision technique. Here the perifollicular tissue is comparatively less. Similarly, in the body hair graft, beard, chest and abdomen, there is very less amount of perifollicular tissue. Beard graft though very thick, but they are again sensitive to ischemia, and if we implant them by stick and place technique, there are all chances of crushing the bulb. So to overcome these challenges and get optimal hair growth from body hair follicle, we do simultaneous excision and implantation and no touch to root implantation. Ischemic injury can be avoided by reducing out of body time of the hair follicle. This can be done in two ways. One is short multiple sessions of extraction and implantation, and another is simultaneous excision and implantation. Out of body time is less than a minute with this technique. Here is the video. You can see two surgeons are extracting graft. At our center, we are lucky that we are two surgeons and one is right-handed and another is left-handed. So we can extract from both sides of the patient. So these are the chest grafts. You can see they are very delicate with very less amount of perifollicular tissue. Some chest grafts are very thin. Now, one technician is implanting graft simultaneously. So the grafts which are sensitive to ischemia, by reducing out of body time, we can reduce ischemic injury and thus growth is promoted. This is another video of the beard. Here again we can do simultaneous implantation, but position is little tricky. You can see. So some of the grafts, if position permits, can be implanted simultaneously, and if not so, then we can do short multiple sessions of extraction. Then surgeon can wait for some time, and in the meantime, technician can implant those grafts by no touch to root technique. So no touch to root technique of implantation in pre-made slits prevent damage to the vital stem cells. You can see vital stem cells are present in the bulge, outer root sheath and bulb of the hair follicle. The hair follicles are not touched on entire length from bulb to dermis in this technique. So they are picked by holding at hair stem. This is the video of no touch to root implantation technique. You can see we hold the graft or grasp the graft with the help of the hair stump or epidermis. In pre-made slits, the needle is inserted, so it dilates the slit or site, and then we hold the graft with the help of the forceps. The beveled part of the needle, it accommodates the graft and guide the graft into the slit or site which is already there made by the surgeon. So by this technique, there is minimum or no chance of injury to the bulb. Take home message is, there are many factors which affect graft survival and hair growth. All these factors shall be taken into account and individual factors should be targeted. End point of hair transplant shall be 100% graft survival. All implanted grafts shall grow and produce good quality of hair. Thank you.